everyone, and today I'm coming at you from a completely different location. I am outside. I'm at this beautiful park that just recently reopened after being in construction for almost a year, and this was one of my favorite places to come and just sit and think and relax. And sometimes I'd bring picnics and I would take pictures here, and it was just a really nice place of like solitude. And it was at the time when I started to get into the kind of stuff that I'm now getting back into, and that's why I think it fits perfectly that now the park is reopened and I can come here. So I really hope no one can see or hear me, or no one walks over here, so it'd be really awkward me talking to a camera. But today I want to talk to you about something very important, and I think that filming it in this location, the outside in a calming environment, is also very important to me conveying this message. And what I want to talk to you today is about spirituality. So spirituality can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. For me, it means to be able to connect to yourself, to discover who you are, and in turn discover things about the universe and the world that you didn't know before. I definitely see it as a major form of self-care because it all comes down to yourself. So if you're watching this, I hope that means that you are ready to make a change in your life, because that is where spirituality comes in, where you're ready, you're truly accepting of a change. You are sick of where you're at now, or maybe you just want to enhance your life at the moment, and that's amazing, and it's great because the most important thing that I can stress is to be open to this idea and to allow yourself to learn and grow through discovering your spirituality. Now, I know most people probably have heard about it sometime in their life, and they completely misunderstood it, and that's definitely what I did when I was younger. My mom had some books on it, and I always thought it was like her weird, religious, weird stuff. And only until I was ready, only until years later, after I've gone through my deepest and darkest point, did I start to open myself to this idea, begin to understand it for what it really is. If you open yourself up to all of the possibilities, that is when you can finally be able to change your life. You have to stop waiting around for something to change, because I know that's what I've done all of my life. Nothing is going to happen for you unless you make it happen. You know, things will happen to you, but only as a result of what you've put out into the world in order to get that back to you, if that makes sense. Your life doesn't happen to you, you make it happen. If there is something you're unhappy about in your life, then you need to change it. You really need to make a list, mentally or written on paper, all the things that you don't like in your life and that you want to change. And then you really have to think about how they can be changed, whether or not those ways are doable for you at the moment. And if they're doable, go ahead and do them. If they don't seem like they are right now, work toward being able to do them. Allow yourself to take care of yourself, because when it comes down to it, you only have you and your mind and your thoughts, and only you truly understand yourself, and only you can get down to the bottom of any issues. If you want to learn more about yourself, you can only do that by opening yourself up. Let go of any preconceived ideas you have about spirituality, or just about life in general, or any beliefs that just don't work for you. Let go of that stuff, and that leaves space for you to change and grow. And it's okay to change and grow. It's okay to become a different person, because really you're only just becoming the truer you. Some people stumble upon spirituality, but ultimately you have to do it for yourself. You have to decide for yourself that you're ready to make the change. That's the key to it all, being ready and open and taking control of your life, because really you're the only one who has control over it. It is yours. Once you begin to open yourself and figure things out about yourself and change your life and take small steps to just better how you are, better the environment you're in, or whatever it takes to make yourself better, you'll start to notice these small little changes. You'll start to notice how things will start to fall into place. For example, right when I was deciding to eat healthy, I discovered the Four Queens Self-Care September video series that she was doing just the day after I decided that I'm gonna start taking better care of myself physically and mentally. And from that, I started reading more about spirituality and watching videos and getting back into things that really feed my soul, I guess. And from that, I also got my mom into it without even realizing it. And my sister's a big positive influence, and she definitely, is the one who reinforced to me that change is up to you. And I already knew this, but for some reason when she explained this to me, it just sunk in and it made sense. Obviously you change your life, but really, you don't change your life by waiting. You change your life by doing and fixing whatever it is you need to fix for yourself. If you have mental health issues like I do, it is going to be rough. My lowest point after that is when I first discovered some stuff about spirituality through these books by Eckhart Tolle called A New Earth and the Power of Now, which I'm going to leave links in the description of those two books and also of the Four Queens channel here on YouTube, because she just does amazing talking and she's so wise and so good. Watch her videos, your life will change. But it is definitely harder when you have any type of mental health issues, because your tendencies to fall back on them don't just go away because you choose to be happy. They're still going to be there because it is a real health issue, and it's not just something that can just be thought away. A lot of people think you can just think yourself better, and you can to an extent, but it's still gonna be there in the background, or when you feel sad, it's gonna start to seek its way up, and you're gonna have bad days, worse days than people who don't have to deal with these issues. When you have anxiety, it's gonna feel like anxiety, like you haven't even taken any step toward getting any better. But you have to work these things out for yourself, and don't just succumb to the power of these problems. You have to acknowledge them, and you can feel them, and that's totally fine, but you need to work yourself out of this pit before you get back into it. You need to really take care of yourself, and that is why spirituality is so important, especially for people who have mental health issues, because you need to take care of yourself. When your brain is working against you, you really need to fight it. Yeah. That's about everything I wanted to talk about on the spirituality basis. I'm not any kind of an expert. I'm only talking from experience and from what I've learned. But I wanted to share this with you because I want to help people in any way, and I want people to want to help themselves. And by watching this, by being conscious of what you're doing, you're awakening yourself so that you can begin to change and grow and get better for yourself. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. So I really hope this helped you in any way. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave any comments down below. I hope you all have a great day, and if your day is not going great, make it great, because you actually can do that. You have the ability to change your bad day into a better day, into a good day, and then that's just a little thing you can do to start on your journey of self-care and spirituality. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!